Let's get some music playing, son. Sick. Is this super loud? Probably super loud. Let me turn it down. Sick. All right, we're live. I love that. No starting soon. No starting soon screen for me today. Kind of just wanted to jump into it. I'll tell people that I'm live. Hey, look it. I'm live. All right. Let me link it. Let me link it. Is it on my thing? I hate that I have to do this. This is like one of the worst parts. Oop, I didn't. Why isn't it shared as a Gmail? I don't want to share. I want to share a link. Thank you. Link. Stream with multiple M's. Like that. I'm live. Hey, look it. Alright. That works. That works for me. We're all good. Last Chainsaw Man stream, and then I'm done with Chainsaw Man. That's crazy. Ugh. I mean, I still have to do TikToks, so we'll see. We'll see. I still have to do TikToks and shit. I gotta milk the cow as much as I can. People get it. I hope. I hope people get it. I just have a couple of things that I have to do. Let's go to manage, and then we're good. Set that to that, and then drag this bitch over here. All right, that works for me. My light. I hate this light. It's like on a timer. There we go. I need more lights in this room. I need like LEDs everywhere. It'll be great. I also do need to clean. This is my only trash pile. If anybody's here, don't judge me on that. All right, I'm gonna clean it tomorrow. I was gonna do it before stream, but I didn't. That's all that matters. I didn't. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll just chill for like 2 seconds. And try and maybe get some people to come by. I also don't know if... Yeah, this doesn't really tell me shit. Alright, well, whatever. Let me open up a couple links. To get started. Let's not show that off right here. Ayo, what's up, Flames? What's goody? I'm just setting up a little bit. It's the last stream for me going over Chainsaw Man, and then I'm done talking about it forever. No more talking about it. Though again, I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna make some TikToks about it because some friends were suggesting ideas, and I was like, maybe I'll do a TikTok, a little trendy TikTok. Might do some stupid shit like that. I don't know. It might be fun. We'll see. Yeah, alright. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff. Poor people back in the chat. Poor people back in the chat? What does that mean? Like, I don't get it. like, woe is me poor? Or like, me? Oh, yeah. Just you. It says there's 2 people on. Cool though. We're chilling today, guys. Last Chainsaw Man thing, and then I have to do some things. I mean, I'm mainly just gonna go over Chainsaw Man and talk about updates on the channel. Skull, yes. because I am changing stuff up. Mainly because I am not posting tutorials every week on YouTube, which is big. I'm going to be posting them only on Patreon because I need more of a reason for you to go on Patreon. I can't just have the one project on there and make it good. So tutorials will now only be on Patreon with the project files, so you at least get both. There's that. I think I'm gonna be doing concept videos, actually, like topic based videos, like why anime CGI is so bad, and actually go in depth and hopefully explain why it's bad and why people need to make it better and how they could make it better from the point of view of somebody who kind of does it, or at least works with people who do it. So I'm gonna be doing that. Don't get mad at me. I know people are gonna be like, bro, you gotta keep doing the tutorials. That's the only reason I'm here. They don't bring in views, all right? I gotta throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. It's not sticking. I know. I feel like I know what's gonna stick, and I'm just kind of going with that, all right? That's how it's gonna work from now on. But yeah, that's that, and then the main projects like Edge Runners, which I might show off a little bit today. Might do that. Is the music too loud, too low? Let me know. Too loud, too low? Let me know. Bad anime CGI solution equals higher JRB. No, it doesn't mean higher JRB. It means I will tell you how to do it, but don't expect me to do it. It's not my end goal. I just do it for fun. Well, also to grow the channel, but it's not my end goal, if I'm being real. My end goal is to make original TV shows, or series, I should say, not TV specifically, or movies, but of my own original shows with my own animation style to it, like Jabaro or Arcane, kind of how they did their shit. That's how I want to be. I was telling my friend about that earlier. He might be showing up later, but we will see. Okay, I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna open up Blender. My ADHD is kicking in super hard today. I won't lie. Yep. Let me just open the Chainsaw Man fight scene, fight renders. What are we more interested? Blue Lock CGI football looks pretty much best. I haven't seen it. I haven't actually watched Blue Lock. Can you send me a link to like a clip of them using it? We can watch it on stream. I'm also curious on what scenes you guys want to look at from Chainsaw Man, from the fight scene in particular. Cause I mean, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, there was like way too many shots. I shouldn't have done as many as I did. Wait, let me find. Bet. Go find me a clip. I'm gonna watch it on stream, and I'll react to it. But I am actually making that video. That's actually like the first video. I'm gonna be recording it this weekend. And doing that, and it's gonna be more scripted. It's actually kind of why I liked my BTS video for Chainsaw Man, because it actually was like all scripted and like more YouTube friendly, which I like personally. It just made me feel better making the video than like a tutorial, which was like ass. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna just find a random one right now. Maybe the Big Oneer. I think that one's like my favorite shot. I literally made it the day before the edit came out. It was like 2 days before the edit came out. I animated this because I didn't have enough time. We'll open that up and then I'll go over it, and I'll talk about some of the shit stuff that had to happen because of it, or that I had to work around because it just wasn't working. Alright, let me turn off the zombies because they are literally atrocious in terms of me rendering this or even previewing it. Alright, I have it open. Oh wait though, I do want to look at the blue lock thing before I start going crazy on trying to explain, overviewing fucking everything. I'm only gonna, I think I might only overview a couple shots because a lot of it's similar in terms of how I created it. I think that'll be the best way to go about it. So like the big oneer shot is the first one we're gonna look at. We'll look at the slice down the middle shot because I actually started that on my first stream ever on here. And then some of the crazy compositing ones too I think would be really interesting to talk about because I use some techniques that are like directly influenced by how anime is actually made. But I just incorporated it into a 3D sense, and I think it's pretty interesting and should be used more, which goes into my topic about making 3D better, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna help you find it. Football pretty much good. Football is pretty much good. I don't actually care about football, I'm gonna be real. Let's see if I can... Is it in the trailer for it at all? Like, if I watch the trailer, will I see it? I don't want to watch the trailer and then, like, not care. Alright. Alright. Just have to double check every single time. Alright, we'll watch this quick. And then, if I spot TG, I'll let you know. I'm gonna put my detective glasses on. Let's go. I don't have audio, so I can't listen to it. You guys can. That's fine. Okay. That's CG. Whatever that was. That's soccer ball. I can't tell if it's 3D or not. But the way they're animating this is definitely 3D. Okay, okay. That's actually not bad. Rendering wise, they might have painted over it. Wait, hold up. Wait, that's actually kind of clean. Stylistic wise, that's really good. Alright, so the ball's 3D 100%. I'm wondering if any of the characters are 3D, because that's kind of the main issue that I want to tackle rather than environments, because I think environments have been fine recently. Alright, yeah, so they didn't really use 3D characters, unless there's like weird, what's it called? It's like rotoscoping, but for 3D. Better than Titans and AOT 4th part. Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think of what they did. Rotomation. I think that's what it's called. Where you... Well, with it... I don't know. It has to just be called Roto, right? You would animate a 3D character and then animate on top of it. There's so many examples that I could go over. I'll wait till the video comes out that I make this weekend, because I'm gonna be scripting it later today. But I want to go over all of Chainsaw Man right now. One of my more favorite scenes to work on was this, the big fucking one-shot monstrosity. This is the fucking scene. I didn't build out all of it because I knew not all of it was going to be on camera. There's just certain angles where I needed like these to be here. But fucking literally like so much of it is just empty. Also, I have markers for specifically the song. If I were to render the scene, my PC would become a nuke. Yeah, my PC almost did, and it was mainly because of the zombies. Their hair was not working, which is why a lot of the scenes, if you see a lot of zombies, they don't have hair. All the hair broke my computer, so I couldn't do that. That was a huge issue with my computer, at least handling this. But yeah. Did you model that stuff? Yes. I modeled all the assets and I put them into a asset thing called, I deleted it. Hold up. Ooh, let's create a new one. Chainsaw Man. I made like a file path thing, which I've talked about this in a video before for one of my tutorials. Factory models, maybe? Was this it? This can't be it, right? No. I might have gotten rid of this. I can't remember. Because when I gave it away on Patreon, I kind of started moving stuff. Oh, no, it's on here. Yeah, so I made all of these. So that way I could drag and drop whatever model I needed at a given notice. This is kind of how I've been working. So if I need a little bit of debris, I reuse. Reuse. So that was always a big thing, especially with this. Some stuff is like photo scan shit that I downloaded, but most of it's made by hand. Oh shit. Let me do that. Forgot the music wasn't playing, sorry. But yeah, I built the scene out after I animated Denji. So like first up was like animating Denji the whole time. Just had him kind of jump in. He does like a little like slash, which looked a lot better before I started retiming the animation. At least the slash. Because this was supposed to like, he was supposed to hang here for a little bit and then go into this, which looked a lot better, but when I started adjusting it to fit the timing better, it just looked like Dookie. Big Dookie Dukes. A little slash, a little like roaring thing because I didn't know what else to do here, I'm not gonna lie. But cool angles. I love this angle. I don't know why. The like field of view for this shit is so funny. There's way too many lights in this scene too. The field of view being like fucking 10 millimeters. And then he just jumps into the air. There's a little squash and stretch there. Or anticipation? What's the word? Where you like hold and then you go. You know, does anyone know what I'm talking about? that thing. Yeah, so then he just kind of jumps and then opens his mouth. And he's straight up just kind of like hanging in the air by this point. Because a lot of it's like, he's not even jumping that high. I love jumping scenes. I don't know why. Having him hang here. Also, his blades don't match up. But I didn't care because he was so far away. You couldn't see him. Yeah, Denji was crazy. And then I think I just modeled the environment around everything that happened here so that it would work. And there's also a bunch of depth of field stuff and whatever. That shit's annoying. The zombies here, you also can't even see them. Bro, can you tell me how to render in layers and put everything together in AE, because sometimes the scene becomes too heavy for the computer? Yeah, actually, I can go over that after we look at this shot, because this shot was entirely rendered in one go. But yeah, the zombies here were just like, okay, they got cut. I didn't add blood or anything. I didn't even want to cut them up because it was like the day before I had to post. And then they just fly away. They just fly away in like 2 frames. Because I didn't need them in the scene anymore. And they're just there, but they're in the air somewhere, but you can't see them. That shit's so funny. Yeah, this scene was very fun for me to animate. Rip your PC. This one wasn't as bad as most of them. It was whenever I had more than like 5 to 10, definitely 10 zombies or more, my PC would die. That was like the worst, which is why I don't want to even go over those scenes in this. Because we have a lot of them. We had the big oneer, Blood Rain on Denji, which was a whole process. I don't even want to go over that. That I might just make a separate tutorial on how I did the effects, because literally like blood dripped on him and like spread throughout his clothes, his like the face mask, the chains, and I used a particle system using dynamic paint, and like the particles hitting him created a texture map that I applied to him. It was a fucking mess. What up, brother? We're going over Chainsaw Man. We're almost I'm not going over the entire fight scene. There's too many shots, but I'm gonna go over everything. And Flames mentioned something, or mentioned specifically about rendering in layers, which was something I had to do, and I'm trying to remember which shot. I think it was slow-mo shot 2. I tried to understand Blender's graph editor. I thought it would be like, oh fuck no, it's not gonna be like AE, but my small brain could not handle the graph editor on Blender. Yeah, no, it's not even close. Actually, I mean, I could show you because I don't use it that often. Well, I didn't use it for this one a whole lot. Holding control with your middle mouse will zoom in and go in all directions. It fucking sucks to look at. I hate it with a passion. And then like looking at all this is just a bitch. I think I even added noise modifiers to these. Did I? Yeah, I did. I added it to the rotation. I have open Elden Ring right now. I'm gonna try to capital from scanning. Okay, we're not talking about that on stream. I'm gonna make that clear. You have different blend files for different shots? Yeah. Each shot's different. I mean, obviously. This is, the big oneer is, this has everything in it. Like, nothing is not here. Why can't I see Denji? Oh, there he is. Why can't I talk about it? We're not talking about it. We'll talk about it later. I was planning on making a video about it, but it's too sketchy, and I gotta figure out legal stuff with that. So I don't wanna get screwed on talking about it on stream. But yes, I do have multiple blend files. Like shot 2, because this one was one where I rendered in layers. I saved them all as separate projects, but mainly so I could delete different assets or aspects of the, like if I just wanted the environment. Honestly, I didn't need to do this because there's such thing as holdout layers, which is important to know. I think this has all of the zombies in it, so we'll go here. No, it doesn't. It just has Denji and stuff. Okay, so this one, let me see if I can find a better. Okay, yeah, no, I think it doesn't matter. We can just go with this. So, yeah, I animated the entire thing, like zombies and all, like the foreground zombies and Denji in the same file, but I had to separate them because the file was too large, and I wanted to be able to layer them in After Effects later on. So, in order to do that and to make sure everything is still correct layering wise, I had to add the building in for this, but I had it set as a holdout layer, which you can kind of see as this button over here. And that makes it transparent, but you keep all of the occlusions and stuff for your lights, which is really important for stuff like that. And for Denji specifically, and the foreground zombies, obviously I should note this as well. I have different stuff for the background zombies, the foreground, background, just folders separated. I know people use EXR formats or different multi-pass rendering stuff, but it's a little complicated for me to understand right now, so I don't go that route. I do it this way. It's a little bit more tedious, but it's fine for me. We have like the background layer. The background layer is funny because this goes into how I basically did. Damn, bro, my PC can't even do render preview when my PC just crashes out. What PC are you working with? Damn. I mean, I have low sample counts. Like, I didn't render this, like, super high. Oh, I didn't even use... Alright, this one was weirder. But I have this image set to 4K, specifically. The whole thing was rendered in 1080. But this one I rendered in 4K because I had a cheeky compositing thing that allowed me to, well, not compositing, it's a camera trick using panoramic to get this really wide image that when I went into compositing, I could scale up and fit and then do like a pan and crop, like the 2D transform kind of thing. Can't even do render preview in one sample. Bro, that hurts my soul to hear that. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even imagine what kind of computer you're working with that you can't do that. Though, to be fair, my laptop can't do that, so I'm not that surprised. But yeah, do you guys know the like render method or the 2D animation method where, I mean, they do it in anime all the time where they'll have like these 2D animated characters, but the background's like panning left to right, and they have this like big ass fucking background image that they just pan one way to another. I basically just replicated that for this, and I took a still image of this for the background. And I did the same thing for the back... Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, you don't need to know the spec. They are all bad. Goddamn. Yeah, it's all good. You don't need to go through that. Shit, hold up. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, so we had the background. Womp, 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 womp. The background zombies. This was rendered the same way, just with the holdout layer, and I did a still image in 4K, so I could parent it to the back plate, but also animate it to go up. I'll show the After Effects layer for this one in a second. And then the foreground zombies, I know, are pretty much the only other animated thing in this shot. They're going. I cut up a bunch of zombies and I just animated them. They move a little bit. It's not a lot either. They're just kind of slightly going in a certain direction, as if they have some momentum in like a linear motion. My PC plays with fire of temp 9999 Celsius every day. I don't know how much I don't feel like you're trolling me. How did you cut them? So you're gonna... Alex is gonna hate me on this if he's still watching. I duplicated each mesh or each armature, and I kind of just like went into edit mode and I cut half their body off. And then I just filled in the gap, because if I go into edit mode, it's just one face. It's so bad. But yeah, I kind of went over it in one stream for the slice down the middle. I think it was like the first stream I ever did when I was working on Chainsaw Man at the beginning. I basically just duplicated them and then just started went into edit mode. But how in edit mode? Like, I mean, I can do it now because the edit's done. Edit mode, X delete, you know? Now they're gone. That's kind of it. And then like this face wasn't here, so you would just kind of go along the rim by selecting one side, holding control, and circling around it. And then hit F. Yeah. I also didn't get to use these as much. I should have been able to use these more. I didn't get to. I made a more complicated one recently, actually, trying to do all that stuff. But yeah, that was all of this. Most of the backgrounds are on holdout layers, which a holdout layer is this little button here that you can select by clicking this and then turning it on and off. And then you turn it off, you see the background, on, no background, transparent, bing bam boom, wow. Stupid compositing setup that I hate for the life of me because their denoise option sucks dick. Okay, I'll show. I'm gonna show the compositing side of this now. All right, hold up. Let me go. I'm gonna open up AE and I will open up the comp layer to show you how I layer it. I keep opening up Media Encoder. What am I doing today? How's everyone's day? I'm feeling great. I'm kind of glad I didn't stream that much last week. I don't think I can do the everyday thing. I was like, I'm gonna do every fucking day. I'm still trying to figure out what works for me right now. This shit sucks ass trying to do this 24/7. Pretty bored? I feel you. That's why we're here. Anybody that's here is just bored as fuck and they just want to chill for a little bit. And I get it. No complaints from me. I'm bored as fuck too. I'm dying doing parkour in Elevator trying to get reference. Bro, that was me like 2 days ago. Just going through Cyberpunk trying to get reference for the Edge Runners project. I'm like, god damn, I'm just going crazy. Do I have... Oh, I do. Alright. I have to see which one is the correct comp because I have two saved files. I gotta delete this off my computer to save more room. I don't have Deep Glow on my computer anymore? What the fuck? I hate when this shit... No! God damn it. I hate when After Effects updates and it deletes my fucking plugins. I'll fix it. Whatever. Alright, there's just no Deep Glow. It doesn't matter. Alright. This is the scene. All composited together. Without Deep Glow, mind you. All I can model is cross. Same. I suck at modeling. No, I'm kidding. I mean... You just gotta keep modeling, man, and then you get better one day, and then we're all gonna die. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I haven't slept. I slept for like 2 hours, and I've been dead this whole day. Is my music stopped playing? Is it playing? No, it's playing, right? You guys would tell me, right? And not just like let me ask and then I get no response back. I love that. Kidding. It's almost done. Preview renderings be a bitch. I should use Nuke. Does Nuke... Wait. Also... It's Alex, right? Because I don't know how to pronounce your tag. I've always... I think I saw one of your things that your name was Alex, so I've been calling you that. Please tell me that's your actual name, because I'm going to feel really bad. What was I going to say? Something about this. Just say Alex or Irks. Irks? I'm gonna say Alex. I don't know what the other one was. Does Nuke have a better playback than After Effects does? Because this is literally atrocious, and I'm gonna kill myself in 2 seconds because it's already not responding. I'm gonna switch to Nuke. Because fuck After Effects, alright? I'm done with this shit. Never again will I deal with this bullshit ever again. I'm just gonna X out. There's no way this is gonna load on me. I haven't used Nuke before, but I heard it's more efficient. Probably has better playback because it handles heavier composites. You can also composite it in Fusion. I haven't used Fusion. I've been using DaVinci though. Wait, is DaVinci Fusion? Am I stupid? God damn it, I keep clicking media encoder. Fuck! I'm not used to my layout like this. I'm so mad. Alright, Deep Glow. I guess you don't exist. That's fine. We'll keep this in quarter quality. You guys get the gist nonetheless. I believe this layer... You know what? I do gotta go full, but I'm not gonna play it back. You guys saw it like 30 times. Yeah, so this layer specifically is just lights. I guess we can talk about this a little bit, because I kind of faked volumetrics. I think I also added dust and lens flares. Yeah. Curves, toner. This is just normal color correction. It's missing Deep Glow. S-rays? S_lens flare. You can also... Oh, wait. Alright, never mind. I thought something just came up on my thing. Alright, whatever. Alright, this is the main composite. I kind of went over this a little bit on my story as like a thing. But you have the background layer, which was that image that I told you about that's in 4K. I think I just added an exposure effect for color consistency. Added a little pan position thing from it going one way to another to emulate camera turns. Zombies are the same thing, which they're parented to the background and they're animated to go upwards just a little bit, so they're moving with the background, but they're also flying up. When I looked at the original shot for the show in the trailer, because this is one of the ones that I directly took from the trailer to remake, which there weren't a lot from the first one. This is literally, like, I was like dissecting the image. This is literally how they did it. Like, the zombies in the back were literally just still images moving up. I animated blood for the background using like a geometry nodes thing, which doesn't look great, but I added it anyways, because fuck it. Denji, I've already showed you that. He's composited in there with an actual camera turn because he's animated. So I didn't have to simulate anything. It just kind of works with how the shot moves. And I think he's just scaled up a little bit because he was originally like this size, which might have been cooler. I don't know. I wanted you to see him more, so I scaled the motherfucker up. Added some particles in the front here as well. I think just for extra look reasons. I don't remember why. And then the foreground zombies, which again didn't need to be animated or anything or moved around. Like, this is all they needed. And then yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so that was about it, right? What is this? Yeah, that's Denji. Alright, yeah. That's honestly how I made it. And this is kind of how I layer stuff. I think the only other thing that I did was I did add some like camera blur and exposure differences to like highlight some of the characters. Because this was like almost too... This was almost like too perfect of a look for me. Because this is what it originally looked like. And I was like, it doesn't feel like there's depth. And the actual shot from the anime is, like, they were darker. So I had to add, like, some exposure differences there for compositing, and then a camera blur because I could do that after the fact and it wouldn't matter as much. And then you composite it all, curves, toner. Toner obviously is just gonna, I mean, I could just turn it off. Normal, curves, toner. It's kind of the look. I also, it's not gonna load because they updated my thing without asking. I hate After Effects. I hate Adobe, man. But I had like a preset for all the colors, the color correction that I used, which was basically this, maybe with a deep glow. Should have added blood in AE rather than doing it in Blender. I did for the fight shots. Some of them were in Blender because it just, for the slow-mo sections, there were no blood effects that I could do well. Quick attack. I don't know what shot's a good shot to go with. Quick shot 2. Quick shot 2. I'm missing stuff. Love that. See, I don't... Which one did I just open? Alright, I might have just clicked the same one, and I'm sorry, but I have a very forgetful memory. Ugh. Load. There we go. Alright. This is like one of the slicing shots. I'm gonna put it in quarter quality just so I can play it back. So all of the blood in these shots are like 2D composited blood. Which I did not like the blood at all. I downloaded some random ones on YouTube and it was very annoying. I was gonna download Action VFX's like blood pack, but for some reason my card or like their website wasn't working and I couldn't buy it when I needed it. So I was like, well, fuck them, I guess I'm not using it. So now I'm stuck with like shitty blood assets from YouTube that aren't even in 1080p. So it was very annoying. I mean, composite, this shot's kind of cool though. I like the momentum of the swing for his tongue is good. See, he has hair because there's one zombie. One zombie means I could add hair. Also, technically these guys were composited separately. Like they had different passes. Like Denji and the background were separate, so that way I could add the blood and dust in between the zombie. Oh, that was pretty important. I mean, the blood all here. Boom. I mean, with the guy, you can't see all the stupid mistakes behind it. Some dust in the foreground, and then some stuff in dust in between. Pretty simple compositing, I would say, at least. But I mean, a majority of all of these shots were like composited like this. Like I would usually separate the background, both characters. Like since Denji and the background were kind of like not really gonna affect, like usually you know ahead of time, like, oh, I have to add blood in between Denji and the zombie, and there's gonna be a lot of like in-between effects but not so much background effects. You can kind of understand that and be like, well, I can render Denji in the background together and then render the zombie separate, so then that way I can use the separation to add effects in between. Gaming editors do this, right? I think they do. I don't fucking know. But yeah, the only shot I think outside of any of the slow-mo shots that I used blood or 3D blood was this. Do I have a composite? I might not. I might have done this in the main file. I can't play the song. I keep getting copyrighted for it. I actually got like major copyright on my on the full BTS video. That was like the first time I got like a shit copyright for it. Fighting, I think this is the one that I used. I did some of the, I shouldn't have done this, but I did some of the compositing in the full edit, which was just terrible. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, this shot, this is like all 3D particles. No, wait, hold up. What? Alright, so there should be a compositing. If it's rendered, I should have a compositing thing for this. I don't know what's going on. Where's the project file? What did I name that section? I like named the section specific to like what they were. Oh, alright, there we go. I'm so stupid. I remember. It's all good. Yeah, so all the blood here is straight up just a particle system that I had collide with the zombie. It looks like ass. I'm gonna be real, worst way to do a blood sim, but I also couldn't do a liquid sim because liquid sims in Blender look like dookie, unless you want to spend a day simulating it. Never do it. Fuck them. Fuck Blender for that. Also, the texturing for this was so jank because the only way I could keep the texture being one way on both sides, so that way it was almost seamless when he was together, was to use object coordinates. But because of that, anytime he moves, you can see that the texture moves with him. Like in his arm over here, you can see it a lot. You don't notice it. It's all good. I tried to fix this. I was doing like generated coordinates at first, but then it would make both sides like different areas of the texture. Like it just didn't look seamless, like he was like one body. This one has like a lot of impact though, which I really like. There's supposed to be deep glow on here, but obviously it didn't render properly. I think I just added like straight up a shape key or a shape layer that's just that's animating with a taper going up and down, and then in here has like a s_wipe line to do that. Animated slashes, which I did for the whole thing. I think there's a fast blur on here, fast box blur, so that way it would kind of add some impact. And it's all blood. All blood. Pretty sure I added a pixel. No, I didn't. I thought I added a pixel motion blur on here, but I think it just looked like dookie. Anyways. Yeah, what other shot? Do you guys have anything specific from the fight scene very specifically that you care about learning? Because the rest of it is straight up the same thing over and over again, so it's almost not worth going over. Trying to think. I know this shot was annoying as fuck. Oh my god, I actually want to kill myself thinking about it. Alright, Declo's not there right now. This shot. This is what I mean when you have too many zombies. None of them have hair. They're just running by really fast. This is it without color correct. Oh wait, yeah. Color correction. No color correction. Day for night. That's how I had to work with the render. What's crazy, something you should know about Blender, it does not handle legit darkness well with low samples. If you wanted to render something that was in like pitch black, you would have to render it at like 4,000 or above samples to even get it to look right. So what I did to compensate for this so I could still render at like a low sample count, like a 128 to like 512 max, I lit the scene so much, rendering dark stuff just quadruples the render time. Yeah, exactly. So to compensate or to work around it, I had to make it completely daytime, essentially. Like render everything as if it was day. Bright as fuck, reflections everywhere. No doubt I could render this at a low sample count. And then I just color corrected it to kind of be night. Kind of. This isn't the best example for it, but a lot of the scenes were like that. I mean, you kind of notice it here, but I was trying to do like that day for night thing that most filmmakers do for their short films. And that's how I did that. Also, technically I have a mask on his eyes to glow, but again, deep glow is not on there, so it's not working. But yeah, let's just add a glow effect, I guess, because it's not gonna work. Glow. I hate using this one. I hate this one. I hate it. I want deep glow back. I will re-download it after this. Yeah, I think there's just dust, which the dust is actually pretty well timed for this, because it kind of speeds up into like another dust hit, which I kind of liked because it kind of worked timing wise. And then yeah, there's like a fake volume effect, the lens flare, which I had to track on manually. Hate that. We do the things we need to do. But yeah, that's kind of how everything worked for that. Actually, I think there were like maybe 4 zombies in this scene max, and I think I just had them run and then just like teleport to different locations to just kind of keep like going to the same area, which is cool. They're also running way too fast. I was gonna make them run more realistically, but this was fine. I think momentum wise it looked great. Maybe too much shake on the camera over here. I would change, definitely. I'm not sure. This is one of my more favorite shots. There's a lot of like subtlety in like his movement over here, like his shoulder turning back and mouth coming open. I deleted his tongue a lot, actually. I didn't want to animate his tongue 24/7. He also doesn't use it all the time, so I was like, delete the fucking tongue. Also, the ramp up in the saws towards the end, like he's revving up to cut people. You can see the clipping though with his saws over here, which isn't great. It's fine. But yeah, I think we're good. I think we kind of went over everything because I can't think of what shot is this. I don't remember all the shots, I'm gonna be real. Hate this shot, actually. Disgusting. Couldn't animate it to be right, but I didn't have a lot of time towards the end of this to fix a lot of it. Yeah, that was cool. I know this shot was just pure fuckery the whole time. This shot. I imagine rendering this many zombies and trying to make sure that they had hair. This was actually this is when I realized that doing stuff at night was just not working for the denoiser, because it was artificially creating noise problems everywhere. So it was like a flickering thing, because it uses like an AI denoiser with like optics and Blender, which is just trash. So I had to do like a day for night thing which it's not on here, but I color corrected it after the fact. This shit was so stupid. Also, you can see, I didn't notice at the time, but the object coordinate thing, like you can look at his head over here, it's just boom, boom, boom. Hate it. I don't know how to UV project, like, people. I fixed it, though, for the last project, which I guess maybe we could go over a little bit. And then, we can chill out, because I don't have much else to do today. I've been using Blender 3.3 for this, because it's just better. Alright, let's just wait for the textures to load. And now, we are in current timeline. No more old stuff. I can't believe we're done with Chainsaw Man. I mean, I still have to do TikToks, but it's crazy. Alright, we have David. Ooh, Davey, yeah. Why is his pants so bumped out right now? I turned this down. Oh. Yeah, it's supposed to be like really low. That was trash. I actually retextured him more because when I sent him through Mixamo, the the fucking character came back with no textures, so I had to retexture it twice. Very annoying. But I added more detail than I did before, especially with his pants, because he didn't have a belt last time. And I still have to add his, like, marking on the back, but that's besides the point. I can do that easily. And then, yeah, I have to really update his skin, though, because I was trying to do some, like, procedural, bumpy things with a lot of detail. And I tried to, like, even create a lip mask to create, like, like the cuts you would have on your lips. I don't even know if they're called cuts, but they're like seams in your lips. And also they don't have as many pores. I still have to add makeup as well to his skin. That sucks. Eyebrows, hair, probably his skin color too, because it's not great. Why is this automatically set to CPU? Why would I want to use my CPU for rendering? Also, my throat is starting to die slightly. Let me just add some basic neon cyberpunk lighting. Don't question where I got any of these textures from. Totally not stealing an HDRI right now. Alex, you like that one. But yeah, I mean, he looks good. You can change the defaults. Yeah, no, I know. I have it changed for 3.1. I just haven't done that for 3.3 yet. Because I mainly use 3.1, but I was thinking for this one I might be using 3.3. Just because I think I have Rococo no, I don't. I thought I had the Rococo add-on here. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that. I'm just not going to do it with this as my save file. I know I have that set for 3.1 because mine automatically opens with there we go. Yeah, opens with all the correct settings on both Eevee and Cycles, and I have my asset library browser open. But yeah, I mean, I like him. He's cute. I hate the denoise on here. It literally looks like complete dog shit. I'm gonna go. I'll be watching the tutorials for the software, you know what, and try some stuff? Bet. It's not that hard. I'll let, I mean, you can text me. I'll answer you probably off stream, which I'm going to be done streaming today soon because I just want to go over the model and then edit more because I kind of want to work on his model more. Might add hair today. I actually have notes of stuff that I have to do, but I'm not doing it yet. But peace out, Brody. Have fun. I think the only cool thing here was because I used Daz. Was this shit. Was all of these shape keys I was able to get through Daz, including the Visemes. So now I can do facial capture with Rococo because I do have a year's subscription to the facial capture stuff. Cool as fuck, but they also come with a lot of extra little ones of like shape keys for the face, and I have them connected to fucking drivers to this, which also is like, it's just a plane with a circle that has limits on it, so that way it can't leave the square, but it's also connected to the shape keys to now work in tandem with one another. And it's like using multiple shape keys. Like this is one shape key, it going this way is another, that's another one, the smile's another, and then it's like kind of combines into a mixture of all of them, which is sick. Love shape keys. Love it. Love it. And then I have the eye control, which has some eye shape keys as well, so that way the eyebrows go up and down, the eyes go side to side, and the eyes themselves are tracked to these circles individually. So if I move these, you can move the eyes, which are then parented to the main circle, which can move around, and both of the circles are parented to the planes, and the planes are parented to the armature, which is ready for mocap. So ready to animate this one. I'm excited. I just have to do hair. I have to add his like little back thing, and then I have to make Lucy, and I have an Atom Smasher model that I found that I'm gonna download because I don't want to make that motherfucker too detailed, and I can literally just download them, so I'm gonna download them. But Lucy and David I will make, and I will be explaining how I got these clothes and how I made them, quote unquote made them, for the video later, once I figure things out, because it's scary right now if that's gonna be a problem later on. Not something I want to deal with at the moment. But yeah, it's sick. Oh my god, so much talking, not enough food energy. I literally haven't eaten today. I might need to order food. I'm not joking when I say I straight up have not. Why? Okay, I'm stupid. I'm not joking though when I say I don't have food in my house right now. It's bad. I need food. Oh my god. What else do I have though for the I mean, I have some other models that I made. For the video, I have some props. I have like a fast travel thing. Oh, I should mention this. For those of you who are watching the stream after the fact or whatever, it doesn't matter. I periodically, like when I do come on stream, I don't think I'm going to be able to handle every single day. When I do come on stream, I am going to kind of explain what's happening now, like what I'm up to, or like current progress on like certain animations or projects. Like currently it's Edge Runners, so we're going to be doing that. So I'll be kind of doing progress updates on here. And also the other thing for stream is that I will be doing tutorials on here, which the tutorials will not be going on YouTube. They will be going on Patreon. Sorry, not sorry. I need a reason for you guys to subscribe to Patreon, and I don't want my channel to be flooded with content that isn't going to help my channel, which is why I'm changing it up starting next week. So lots of new stuff, lots of cool things. Subscribe to the Patreon. You get models and shit. You can download Denji and the zombie model and the factory assets. Also, later on, you're gonna be able to download that David model I just showed. You're also gonna be able to download, like, you're gonna be able to download my little fast travel thing. This thing from the game, right? I already made it. It's made. Look at this. Let it load. It takes a second. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's going. It's chugging. There we go. Look at that. I made this. It's made. You're gonna be able to download this and use it in your projects easily, fast. It's not loading. This sometimes happens with cycles, and I don't know why. It's specifically with 3.3 that I've been having this issue. All right, never mind. Blender's gonna crash. Back to full cam. You can download that on my Patreon eventually when the project comes out, but tutorials and anything I do on stream on a tutorial will be added to the Patreon, so then you can download it, blah blah blah. So cool. I don't have much else to do on stream. I mean, sometimes I'm gonna react to stuff, but I don't have anything to react to, and no one's here, so I should probably go. It was fun today. Enjoyed everyone who stopped by and talked to me. It was fun. You know, I like doing these kind of quicker streams, like 1 hour stuff, something that, like, if you're just here for the VOD, you know, it's a little bit more digestible than like a 5-hour stream, because I don't know who stays for 5-hour streams. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep working on David, his model. I'm gonna add some hair. Hold up, I have notes. I'm gonna go over it, even though no one's here. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna be starting the hair. I'm gonna be testing some claw sim options for his jacket, because I tried claw sim originally and it didn't work, but we're gonna try some options to potentially do it. And tomorrow I'm gonna be testing mocap on him for the first time once the hair is done. If I don't do the hair today, I will do it tomorrow, and then the mocap's gonna get pushed the next day. That's how my life works. Cool. Everything's sweet, dandy. I'm so glad. I'm just happy as fuck on the support with Chainsaw Man. It was great. Honestly, appreciate the fuck out of everybody. I got Tectone and Emeru to react to it. I was gonna make it into a video, but I felt so dirty and I felt like shit after sending them money to view my video. I don't know why. I feel like I would have maybe felt better if they had reacted to it on their own, but because I paid for it, it just felt dirty. Felt gross. I'm not making it a video. I just wasted basically $200, literally $200 donating to them, but it was still cool to get the reaction. Emeru watched Chainsaw Man with like 20,000 viewers. That was insane. The amount of people who were like either talking shit. There was a lot of people talking shit. I didn't expect it. I should have. A lot of people knew what Blender was, which was surprising. Didn't know that. I don't know. You guys can leave comments on live streams too after the fact, but if you think I should upload that, let me know. I'm thinking about uploading the fucking reactions from Tectone and Emeru. Don't know if that's a good idea. I'll be real. I like how, I don't know who's here right now, but it's really funny. I'm literally just closing stream, but no one was here, so I'm just talking to myself. But now you're here. Thank you. That's funny as fuck. Yeah. fucking Chainsaw Man's done. Edge Runner's next. Cool things happening with that. And Patreon is in the description of actually this video. So if you want the models from Patreon, or the models from Chainsaw Man, download that. All that stuff. Peace out, whoever's here. Love you. Love you. I gotta go. I'm gonna go work more on the Edge Runners project, and then I'm gonna take a fat ass nap because I haven't slept today. I've only had like 2 hours of sleep, mainly because of the stream and I had to do this shit.